Yeah, Rope Boney. I remember it well. Brad and I were down in Belize, snorkeling out by the reef, and we were underwater, and all these little fishes, thousands of them, come flying by us.
And those little fish, there was millions of them, and they were just coming right at us, and we were splitting them.
I look over at Brad. We both got the snorkels in our mouths, and we're looking at each other.
We come back up out of the water, and I said to Ron, we're pretty big here. Something must be scaring those little fish our way. So we go back down.
All of a sudden, this big ass fish comes flying right between us. I mean, we were right between us, and it was the size of us.
It was the biggest wild animal that I've ever seen out in the wild. It was bigger than a deer. It was huge, and the girth of it was that big, and it just glided right along.
We freak out, go to the surface, splashing around.
And we pop back up out of the water, and the first thing Ron says,
"Holy crap, Brad! If we would have lived here, we would have written different comics when we were young."
that's not what I was thinking. It was more like Megalodon could have just ate us in two, and he's thinking of comic books.
And we're trying to get in the boat, and our guide's in there, and he's like, "Wow, that was a pretty big tarpon," and we thought it was a shark. But anyways, that's how we came up with Boney. Now, Rope is a different story. Rope was originally going to be called Smoke, and the idea was he was going to just be this kind of dude that kind of appears and disappears, and this is going back years before Rope and Boney, and we didn't really like that. And then Brad and Becky went down to Cancun, and I think Brad had like a near death experience with a monkey down there.
We were in Mexico. Becky and I were down there, and there was all this commotion in the trees. This monkey was mad at something, and he come across and he come down the tree, and the first thing I thought of was that monkey that used to live up by Ron's up in Connecticut that tore the face off that one woman. That's what was in my mind. And I figured whatever made this monkey mad, he was going to take it out on the first human he could find, which was me and Becky. So he comes shimmying down the tree, and we're eye to eye. And I'm thinking it's like 25,000 years of evolution coming to a head right there. I was froze stiff. And that monkey just scattered down, and he ran right between Becky and me. Got that?
Oh my gosh, I thought he was going to attack me. That scared me. I couldn't get my camera off. Oh, now he's scared. Oh, me neither. And he's so concerned. Poor thing. Oh.
It wasn't as traumatic as the Boney experience, but I think it still kind of like got his juices going.
I figured this must be a sign that we should do this comic book because we've been attacked by a terrapin and a spider monkey. So this looked like something we should do.
So anyways, we tamed him down a little bit, turned him into a spider monkey, and changed his name from Smoke to Rope.
So Ron was coming in for our 30th high school reunion and staying with us for a few days. And so I drew up the very first sketch of what I thought these two characters would look like. So that drawing is the first attempt, and it was just the first steady stream of consciousness I can think of. I didn't do any research, I did later and figure what these animals look like. The original drawing of Boney was more like a butler. He was more English and had a tuxedo kind of thing, and I thought he looked too much like Don Knotts and the incredible Mr. Limpet. So I said, "Well, Ron, what do you want to do with with Boney's look?" So he sent me the Boney collection right out. It looked like it came right out of Macy's catalog.
We struggled for a while with costumes. I mean, Brad and I went back and forth. It's hilarious how we developed the characters. I think the funniest thing was, what are we going to do with Rope, man? He's a monkey. And originally we were just going to put a shirt on him, But we decided to put magical shorts on, cargo shorts. And he can pull shit out of his pocket and things. And the reason we did that was because we didn't know what to do with his monkey balls and his monkey butt, because he's a dude.
And then I was reading some Hunter Thompson books at the time and watching a documentary, so I kind of gave him Hunter's look and style there in tribute to Hunter.
I guess we could have got creative about it, but we just decided to put some pants on him. Seemed like a logical thing to do. Not really pants, but cargo shorts, and then he can do what he does. He rope.